Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 3. I'm your host Timepants, and today we have a little bit of cleanup to do before we proceed. We did just beat the first real boss of the game, I think, but yeah, there's still some things left to do. So I hope we won't get too bogged down in sort of the detailed stuff, but it's been my experience that the Dark Souls games are best experienced if you don't try and rush through and try and just finish everything in one fell swoop. You know, it's not a sprint, and you're going to miss a ton of content if you just try and rush through as fast as you possibly can. So we are going to try and relish our time with Dark Souls 3 as much as we possibly can. I mean, you only get to play through these games one time completely fresh. So ouch, case in point. So yeah, we'll try and make the most of this rather than... Ouch! Okay, alright, well... There's making the most of things, and then there's just messing up. Or rather, there's not trying to rush through and crush everything, and yeah, then there's whatever it was that I just did. Yikes. That, I think you probably should see a doctor for that. I don't think that's going to heal on its own. So, yeah, if you recall, there was a pretty tough enemy, kind of a naked dude, had a sword, and he beat our asses the first time around, and then the second time he fell to his untimely demise somewhere around here. Well, it looks like he left something behind, and what something is that? An Uchigatana. So, I'd like to give this a try. Now, the Uchigatana was one of my favorite weapons in the original Dark Souls. I loved its R2 attack where you like reel back and then do a thrust, but it doesn't really have that reel back animation this time. I thought it was great because it let you sort of fake enemies out, get them to commit to an attack, and basically you could just dodge straight backwards and then thrust forward, powerful counterattack, and just make them pay. But, I mean, the damage is fine. I don't know any combos, but, I mean, that never stopped me before. So, yeah, let's mess around with this for a little bit. We have a few twinkling Titanite shards, or not twinkling, a few Titanite shards, but I don't really want to commit to anything just yet. I mean, in the early going, being able to upgrade a weapon is a very, very precious resource, so let's make sure that we don't waste it.
What a sick joke. Asking us. We're talking
Okay, so he doesn't have anything more to say. What about you? I'm sure you've got something to say.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Ashen One, to be unkin sovereignless, I will show thee how, Ashen One.
I feel like that's the same thing that she used to say. Alright.
Then touch taken up.
So, we have to decide how to allocate our levels. I think 18 dexterity is a pretty good investment. And as scrubby as it may sound, I think vigor is not a bad way to invest our remaining point. I mean, I'd really like to increase either our equip load or our endurance, but our health total is pretty poor. And honestly, that's a fairly sizable jump for a single point investment. So, up to level 19 we go. And with our 18 dexterity, we do have the ability to also wield another interesting weapon that we found, the Lothric Knight Sword. So we might give that one a try. It's lighter than our Uchigatana by a fair bit. Not quite as light as the broadsword, but I hear it's pretty good. So, yeah, we might give that a whirl a little bit later on, especially if we're not really feeling this. Yeah, especially if we're not really feeling this new Uchigatana. But, yeah, I was
Ashen One.
kind of coming down here with the expectation that there would be some more conversation, but I'm not really getting that. Alright, there we go. I think 4 Estus is sufficient for our uses, at least for now. And there is something else that we need to take care of. Let me see. If I remember right, there was a dude down there stuck in a prison, and might be a nice little show of good faith to actually let him out. I mean, we did get the prison key and all. And there was also a treasure that we left down in sort of the bottom part of that area near the giant bonfire. Not the sort of bonfire that you can actually like get a benefit out of, but the giant bonfire that dude with the halberd was circling. I pray that he doesn't come back. So that's definitely something on the to-do list as well. So I'm not sure what we're going to find there, but yeah, it certainly would behoove us to at least go and check. I mean, they made that treasure at least somewhat inaccessible for a reason. I don't think this is the way that we find him, though. Is it? I think he's actually down here. I think that's right. Yes, he's almost certainly down here. Whoops! Totally misjudged that. Okay, so the FP skill for this is what? You hold back and you basically do like a one deadly swing sort of attack. That's kind of cool. And I remember you. Ah, that's funny. You got me the first... Oh, you got another. I did not realize. I thought you just had the one. Silly me. Whoops! Well, this is embarrassing. Please don't tell anyone about this. Alright, so... I mean, that's it? No, that's not it. Have I didn't forget where he was, did I? Ooh. Well, speaking of rare items, well, that's definitely worth the investment. Ah, here he is. And let's see what's up with this guy. Dude, are you in the clan?
Ah. You're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind.
Oh, good. He'll deliver a ring to a woman for us. That's
thief,
nice.
But I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh?
Sure, why not?
Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
Alright. A blue tier stone ring. Okay. So, I guess we probably could even equip this for now if we wanted to, right? Increases damage absorption when HP is low. I mean, might as well, right? Yeah, sure, why not? Probably the less useful of the tier stone rings, if memory serves, from the original Dark Souls. I mean, more damage when HP is low, that's great, because presumably, if you're equipping that, you know that your damage is good enough that you're not going to get hit, right? But if your damage is low, another hit could kill you, like, even if your damage absorption is improved. So, yeah, we're probably not going to get a lot of mileage out of it, but if it saves us even one death, I mean, it's probably worth it. So, yeah, we'll just try and enjoy it on its own merits, even if it may only be of dubious value. I don't think there's anything more for us here. Yeah, I think that's right. Nah. So now let's go and collect us that treasure, and then I don't want to get too bogged down in doing a collectathon. I mean, some of this stuff is just sort of tying up some loose ends from previous episodes. I'll probably go back and do the whole scavenger hunt simulator thing on my own. But yeah, I wanted a little bit of closure for that whole business with the naked dude falling off the cliff to his death. You know, whatever happened to that guy? Well, it turns out he had a really sweet sword. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't know if I like it as much as the Dark Souls version, but perhaps my tastes have simply matured. Alright. Wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No, I'm not. Right? Yeah, this is fine. And we're probably not going to get ambushed. So, yeah, I have no idea what that treasure is. Like, if it ends up being a homeward bone or something, I'm going to be really bummed out. But, I mean, like I said, it's got to be at least somewhat good, right? Yeah, let's get out of here before we get overwhelmed. There we go. All right. Still a pretty good weapon. I mean, we might want to stick with this, but I kind of want to try that other sword also. So, let's do this. I did finally figure out how to jump, sort of, kind of. Oh, geez. Yeah, and it looks like Halberd Dude is back. So, let's... Oh, God. That was surprising. And we got more company here. I'm going to try a parry. Oh. Nope. Okay. That's still on the bucket list. It was a nice attempt, right? At the very least, I feel like I deserve credit for trying, right? Oh god, okay, there we go. And it is a Ring of Sacrifice. Is that basically if you die, you don't lose the souls? Yes, okay. So I don't know if we want to use that right this minute, but that's certainly something that we'll want to keep in mind. Alright. And fortunately, minimal fall damage. Let's get going, and we'll start exploring this new area, see if we encounter the same sort of stiff resistance that we did heading through here. And I know it sounds strange to say that because it is the first area in the game, but good lord, I mean, we got pushed to the brink there, and I don't think there was much of a chance at all of us magically finding our... Oh yeah, right, I forgot about you. Yeah, I don't really think there was much of a chance of us finding our way back up here to this shortcut unless we got the assist to get the rest of the way there. All right. We're probably going to have to fight before we get to the bonfire, but that's fine. I wonder if you can parry the dogs. Probably not. I mean, I can't. But can they be parried? That's the question. Alright. So, on to the next area. I don't know what it is. I think it sounded like the Undead settlement was the next destination. Is that where that guy's sister was? I don't know. And what do you think of the Uchigatana? It's alright. Let's try this Lothric Knight sword, see what's up with that. I kind of want to do a quality build because pretty much all my Dark Souls runs peer over the cliff and hold up the banner. Okay. Yeah, pretty much all of my Dark Souls playthroughs have been more or less caster supplemented by, or dexterity supplemented heavily by casting. And I think I want to leave casting purely as sort of a utility play rather than like a main staple of my build. I'd kind of like to do more fighty, slashy type stuff rather than just relying on casting and fighting from afar, even though clearly that might be the better way to go. Alright. Wow, this looks familiar. Definitely shades of the original Dark Souls here. And cool. Alright. We have our bonfire lit, and now we can get back here without needing a lift. That's nice. Alright. So maybe we should at least try and see what we get at. Oof. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, maybe we should be thorough here, make sure that we have kind of an understanding of how this sword works. Does that have a follow-up? No, it doesn't seem to. Alright. Well, it doesn't seem bad. I mean, it's kind of reminiscent of the broadsword. I think I heard some people say that it reminds them of the Balder side sword. I don't know if I agree with that, but it certainly seems like an interesting enough weapon. I don't know if it will steal my heart away from the broadsword, but you know, variety is the spice of life, and I'd kind of like to do a sort of a golf bag type thing. Wow! Oh, huh. This... Gosh. I feel kind of bad. Maybe I should get down there and help him out. Alright, there's something hiding back there, isn't there? Okay. So, good to know. Oh, they see me. Okay. The damage seems a little bit worse, but yeah, the damage seems a little bit worse, but it seems to attack very quickly. Wow! Did it just knock them down? Huh. Yeah, that seems to have a knockdown on it, and if that's the case, that's really good. Ouch. Okay. Yes, I can get down with this. Alright. Let's not forget, there's somebody hiding behind this who wants to mess my day up. So, let's give him plenty of berth. Nothing coming from behind. Nothing coming from above. Oh, okay. Oh, I overcommitted to that. That was pretty dumb. Ugh, 3 swings on this is a little bit annoying. Oh! My lock-on didn't work there. Oh! That was dumb. Alright, let him... Whoa! Yeah, let him commit to something. Whoa! Yeah, he definitely bypassed my shield there. He just hit me in a good spot, it looked like. Alright, Alluring Skull, I believe that causes enemies to be attracted. So, what does that mean? Probably we'll have an opportunity to use it if we keep our eyes open.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles.
Okay. What's your deal?
Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor.
Wow.
I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained.
Your face is a
But
vagina.
perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
I mean, I'm not really into... Oh, you mean like in my party? Oh, yeah. No, that's fine.
I am honored.
I was just
truly
thinking I'm not really into
I
your
should be dead.
face, you know.
Yet you
It's not
have
you.
granted me purpose anew. I, Yol of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
You know, some people at the bottom 1 minute, top of the world the next. I don't know. Someone like that seems like they could be exhausting to hang out with, but... it's not bad. But I don't know, maybe we should do the guy a favor. He did seem pretty happy to see us. Alright, so our FP not looking so hot. I mean, we do have the ability to drink up and get it back. I mean, might as well, right? Wow, that is a pretty hefty refill. And I wonder if we're in a position right now where we actually get more benefit out of using the blue flasks and the heal spell. Or if it would be better... If it would be better to try and just use the standard orange Estus flask for healing and just save the blue Estus for just attacking. Alright, so we're not getting in? Oh. Alright, cool. Wait, you guys could have just pulled the lever. Huh. Alright. I feel like that could definitely be an enemy, so I'm not gonna jump on the chance to mess with that guy just yet. Yep, definitely an enemy. It's a lot of summon signs. Surely you don't require that much help to get through this area, right? Probably you shouldn't have done that. Alright. Get ready to taste my pain. Oh! What a fool I was. I am so glad that that door slammed shut. Alright, never touch that lever again. Alright, let's see here. How are we doing? Okay, we got more company incoming. Any sort of treasures here? Okay, I was afraid I lost sight of him for a minute. Wow, yeah, it seems like it really staggers him when it hits, so good to know. That's definitely... Woof. I'm sorry, I did not realize what I was doing there. Oh, God. He's not moving. That's bad. Oh, sorry, dude. Alright. I mean... Whoa! Oh, you almost had me there. Sneaky devil. There you go. Alright, R2, R1 seems like a combo, maybe? It certainly is an impressive bit of damage if it doesn't get the knockdown. Wonder, maybe if you poise break them you get the knockdown? If that's the case, we should definitely keep an eye out for items that do break poise. Yep. I am just waiting. One of these guys is going to drop down and actually try and attack us. Mark my words, it's going to happen. You would be a fool if you did not expect it. I mean, maybe if this was your first Dark Souls game, but nah. I've been around the block enough to know that those creepy dudes hanging out aren't just there for show. And now I'm just starting to look paranoid. I knew it! I knew it! Whoa! That is disturbing. Whew, alright. But so far we've done a good job of keeping our eyes peeled. Nimble one ahead. Alright. Cool. I mean, we didn't face it already. Ah, there he is. So let's draw him over. Oh, I did not see you. I did not see you. Oh, that was clever. Oh, do you have blow darts? Oh, you. Ouch. Wow. Those are not like the Dark Souls 1 blow darts where they just are barely a kiss, but they give you the poison or load you up with poison. No, these were just damage. I'm kind of digging this. Yeah, this sword's pretty good. And yeah, I think we've done a fairly decent job of dealing with challenges. I mean, we've taken a bit of stupid damage, but I mean, really nothing devastating, nothing that's going to cripple our chances to progress. I feel like the one thing that is going to cripple our chances to progress is simply just the sheer expansiveness of each area. It just seems a daunting task to try and make heads or tails of where to go next. I mean, basically just, pick a direction and follow it to its terminus, I suppose. Okay, so we're going to want to follow that up. Anything else? Yep. Alright, I'm going to try and parry. I got a good feeling about this guy. Alright, let's go. Come on, man. Let's do it. Oh! Ouch! Alright, I did not realize how much he had hurt me. Alright, 0 for 2 on parrying this episode. That's not a good look. Hair powder, that's nice. But while we're golf bagging it here with +0 equipment all the way down, I guess we don't really need it that much unless we just fall madly in love with a weapon or determine that one particular weapon type is far more useful than the others for an encounter that we're expecting. But for right now, I don't feel like there are any clear winners. I mean, the broadsword is just excellent. Loretta's bone. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Alright. Oh. Let's see. Loretta's bone. Was that the name of the... Yeah, was that the name of that thief's sister? No? A consumable. Ugh. Old human bone with several holes bore into it. A woman's corpse in the undead settlement was found clutching this bone. Her name was Loretta. Okay, so it's not Loretta's bone. It's the bone of the lady who is clutching... Or it was the bone of a lady named Loretta who was holding it. Alright, let's see. How did this go down? I mean, this can't possibly just be a big, nasty fight, can it? Nope! It's definitely a big, nasty fight. Alright, let's bail and fight somewhere a bit more neutral. Oh boy. That is intimidating. Yeah, get over here. Big palooka. Let's go. Whoa! Wait, what? I'm not quite sure what that is. That definitely seemed like a spell. Alright. Is that how we're gonna do it? Oh, that really hurts. Okay. Whoa! Alright. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Okay, she's got some range. Alright, and that damages your armor also. Good to know. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're going. Okay. I actually jumped when she made that lunge. Oh! Did she just try and hit me with a book? Whew. Alright, we did it. That was easy. Oh my god. My heart is pounding. That was exhilarating. Alright, let's keep going. I mean, I feel like nothing could possibly stop us now. That has to be, by a wide margin, the hardest encounter that we're going to have here. And yeah, as long as we catch these guys in their wind-up, we shouldn't have too much trouble ruining their day, right? Alright, we got a couple here. Yeah, we have a few interested parties who might be up for a piece. Alright, man. Let's go. Let's do this. That was all my throwing equipment. Might want to reconsider doing that in the future. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Alright. You want some? It'll go down the same way, I promise. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, come on. You have got to do better than that, guys. Let's go. Alright. This one here on the right looks a little bit different. Okay. Not significantly different in the sense that he can't be beaten exactly the same way. Alright. I think we've cleared out most of the riffraff here. Let's just finish the job. That was definitely supposed to be a backstab. My mistake. Get dead. I did not see you! Oh. Alright, well, all told, a pretty successful clearing of the what looks to be the central hub area. Looks like there are still a couple more enemies that deserve our attention, but now that, yeah, they can't be brought to bear against us in any meaningful numbers, I think this is our way forward here. Alright, we did attract some attention. Alright, let's do it. You want some? Oh, let's go. Let's go. Not a good use of my precious FP. Alright. Perhaps not the death blow that I might have hoped. Ooh, an Estus shard. Alright. Cool. Yeah, if we get nothing else, that was, yeah, it was certainly worth the time spent. But this is looking good. I bet it smells just like rotting death here. Okay. Now the question is, do we have one bolt? We have at least one bolt. Excellent. Alright, so let's do a little bit better than that, shall we? Can we not aim the bolt? Or the crossbow, rather? Whoops. Okay. Well, do we have something a little bit more aimable? We do not. That's very disappointing. Ah, there we go. You just have to hold it in two hands. Alright, I think we just try and hit this thing dead on. There we go. Alright. None of this fancy stuff trying to cut the rope. Just hit it. Alright. Because I do recall in Dark Souls, there were a couple of these kukri. There were a couple of these hanging treasures where you did actually have to shoot the rope. At least I think so. Or else I just wasted a massive amount of my own time. I mean, more so than, you know, just playing video games is. Kukri. It is, I guess, a throwing weapon? Must be. Neat. Causes bleed. Alright. Well, we are hurting for a throwing item, so yeah, why not? Okay, just there for decoration. Alright. Almost ran right in the middle of that party. Well, I mean, we just got him. Ouch! Yeah, let's save some of those for a special occasion. That's great. Oof, alright, that almost turned ugly. I wasn't worried though. Were you? Nah. No, this is fine. This looks like a nice place to settle down, maybe raise a couple kids. Start a career, grow a garden. Alright, what's in here? That is grim. That is pretty grim. Okay. There is absolutely, positively, no way that something bad is not going to happen. Yep. Oh, Lord. Wow, that scared me a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I even had warning, but that scared the shit out of me. Okay, alright. I'm fine. My nerves are okay. Oh man, that is This is grotesque. Oh, you. Wow. Nice job. FromSoft. Ramping up the paranoia, and then, oh, the next ones you find, they're just fine. They're just okay. Everything's cool here. Alright, this guy didn't do so well. So I bet, yep, it's you. Anybody else? Nah. Alright. That is a really, really good attack. Alright, the more I use this, what is it, Lothric Nightsword? Whoa! Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Wowzers. Alright. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Okay, he has a lot of health. Yep, that's a ton. That's a ton of health. I'm gonna try and parry him. Oh, boy, alright. Well, that's Dark Souls. Wow, I did not suspect for a second that anything was going to drop down from the ceiling. That, again, nice job. You got me, Dark Souls. I guess there's no time like the present. I don't think you necessarily need to cast another heal spell right this minute. Thrallhood? You know, we've gotten enough stuff here. Let's take a look. Alright, typical helmet for a Lothric soldier. It is never unwise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other somatic threats. Fair enough. Hood used to cover the head of lesser folk who were set to work as slaves throughout Lothric. Also occasionally used to shame and humiliate criminals. Well, it's light. Is it good? It is good against magical threats, it looks like. Of which it does not seem there are currently any. Okay. Do we have anything else going on here? Whoa! Alright, let's see here. Armor of a celebrated Lothric knight. The knight served as one of the three pillars since ancient times and shares place along the wyverns as a symbol of Lothric. Alright. I don't think there's any requirements that we're not meeting. It is pretty heavy. Master's attire, super light. Basically no protection whatsoever. And worker garb. Stylish yet functional. Again, very light, but pretty bad. Oh no. Wanna give this a try? Oh, we look good. Alright, yes, I am feeling this. I am feeling 11 flavors of this right now. Whoa! Okay, alright. And Fashion Souls is temporarily suspended. Okay. So, seems like if you get up close and try and swing on these guys, they have a lot more arms than you. They're probably going to win that fight. So, yeah, I think we sort of poke these guys from afar. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. Okay. Read message. Try rolling and then pour soul ahead. Okay. Is there any way to drop down further? And that doesn't look like a safe way down. But... wait a minute. Gosh, that does not look safe. That does not look safe at all. Oof. Yeah, let's heal up. But I feel pretty proud of that. Like, oh, hey, I'm just down here for the item. Oh God. And do we have company? No, that's just a shadow of a phantom from another game, I hope. I pray. Titanite shard. Oh, nice. Alright. I have no idea where we are. I'm completely disoriented. We probably should have cleared out the upper part first. Okay, I definitely recognize that voice. And I am not happy one bit. Oh, it's you. Okay. Okay, I wonder. These are pretty strong. Okay. Wow! Did not expect the third one. Okay, and this has gone south. Oh shit. Oh, that was... I meant to hold my shield up, and that was not a shield. Alright, well, first expedition to the Undead settlement. I wouldn't exactly say successful, but we'll give it another try next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.